Hello fellow modelers and fellow N-scale collectors and operators. Well, my last videos was a lot of O-scale I was showing you guys. I was going to get into the high rail, but I was just getting a little aggravated with that O-scale. That stuff is so expensive. I mean, the O-scale locomotives, I could probably get, I could get maybe eight N-scale locomotives for one of those things costs the O-scale high rail. It's just crazy that I've been into N-scale before and I like it. You can do a small layout, just have a bunch of trains running, long trains, and it's just awesome stuff. N-scale's awesome, the Kato Unitrack is just flawless. I've never had one derailment on this track yet, but anyways, this is what I've been doing. I got back into the N-scale, and I'm pretty much certain that this is going to be the scale that I'm sticking with, because I've got a pretty big N-scale collection now. I already had some, and I actually bought a collection from my uncle, so I got quite a bit of stuff. I've got enough to make a huge layout. I mean, this is a little layout here, but I've even got the new Kato turntable. I've got that they come out with. I've got the double crossover. This is just a little bit of what I've got. I've got so much more, but I plan on either doing this layout up, or I'm going to build another one, either on a door, maybe two doors in an L shape or something. But I'm really enjoying this N-scale. I believe this is the scale for me. I believe this is what I'm going to model. But the O-scale and stuff, I might still run something up overhead later on or something. Yeah, also that O-scale is getting a little bit aggravated with it. I can't set that up in a small space. Like the stuff I'm wanting to run and buy and everything, it's just too much money, and I can't run it on small curves, and I don't know. I believe I'll just stick with the N-scale. I can run anything I want on this little layout right here, a big boy, auto racks, That's what I love about the N-scale, and you can run the long trains, and I've got a lot of N-scale coal hoppers. So, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on here. I've been doing this 4x6 foot N-scale layout. Turning out pretty cool. I mean, I just sewed it together for right now. I don't know if it's going to stay this way, if I'm even going to use this layout. I'd like to make it maybe in an L shape, or just at least do it maybe a little bit bigger, but this is pretty big for this amount of space, That's what I love about N-scale. I've got a lot of pretty cool stuff so far, but like I said, I'm using all Kato Unitrack, because in my opinion, in N-scale, that's the best track to use. I've always had it. It works great. It's just flawless. All the neat stuff that Kato makes to go with it. The switches are neat. Like you throw one, you can actually kill the power on a siding and run it through, then flip it and run the other train back out. That's something neat about Kato track. Or you can fix them where they're just always powered, the frog on those switches. So that's pretty neat. I got a lot of neat building kits too in scale. It's not been built. That's another thing I got in that collection. I got a lot of cool Walters kits. But what I'm going to base this off of, it's going to be called the Southern Central, as in some of my older videos, because I've always wanted to build a Southern Railway layout and have it's going to be based on like the Southern Railway, NS in the 80s, 90s, so it's going to be Southern, NS, Clinchfield. It's going to have a lot of mountainous, it's just going to be a small Clinchfield Southern layout, but it's going to be called the Southern Central. Thinking about maybe doing a few locomotives Southern Central system. I thought that'd be pretty cool though, but I think the Southern and NS, Clinchfield, Seaboard, family lines, all that stuff, that's what I grew up with, so that's pretty much what it's going to be based on. I want to get some more of them locomotives. I've got some Southerns right now, and NS's. Actually, I've got a lot of locomotives, but anyways, like I said, I'm using the Kato Unitrack. I got these two Atlas Southern locomotives here. That's an SD35. I put a Unitrack decoder in it yesterday. And this one over here, it's a newer Atlas. It's a B30, I think. I'd have to look on the box. I can't remember. B36-7 or something U-boat, but it's got a NCE decoder in it. These two actually run pretty good together, but it's kind of funny because you can't con system together with my NCE Powercab system. You just got to get them running at speeds and then, you know, let them run. But they run good. You set the speed on each one and run them. They're alright. And I have got a ton of bathtub hoppers. I've got Conrail, BN. I've got tons of Norfolk Southern ones, but I got some scale trains locomotives I want to pull those with. I'll do a video of that here soon. But yeah, I got a couple little pink mountains back there. You know, I got to carve all that out, and I'm just not even sure how I'm going to do it yet. I just kind of set them back there for fun, for looks for right now. But boy, I tell you, I've been having a lot of fun with this N-scale. This stuff is so fun. I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this a whole lot more than I did the O-scale. And the HO, in fact, to tell you the truth. I'm enjoying this N-scale. It's a lot of fun. I see what guys get into it. But, I'm powering all this with an NCE Powercab system. You know, just the basic, I guess, starter system. It works great. You can run a lot of stuff with that system. It's a good system. Plus, I got the Kato power packs too that you normally get, so I can operate the switches and everything. You know, got that Kato turntable. I got to hook it up, figure it out, and everything and stuff too. But got that little U-boat sitting there. I've got a passing siding here, is what I got. Going into this Walther's, I guess grain mill or flour mill, whatever you want to call that. This actually came from trains.com. Some of this stuff did, and it was missing. I think this one might be missing a little building, but it doesn't matter. It's still cool. I made that little pipe sticking out there out of plastic because it was missing the little one that was on it, but I think it looks pretty good. I painted it. I stuck a little Coke machine down there too. That's kind of neat. I took my rust paint marker too and went over with some rust on the roof of that. That made that look good. Yeah, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with this. That's actually a Bachman Railroad crossing that I painted up. Man, that thing turned out just perfect. It looks awesome. I like it. And I'm telling you, some of these freight cars they make in N-scale is just awesome. Like this micro trains. Look at that thing, how it's weathered up. It's so cool. But yeah, this is a long passing siding right here. Really, the main lines are in the middle going around that S-curve there, but I've been running the outside one through on this passing siding here. So this one track here with the passing siding, it's all DCC. Then the inside one, I just got DC for right now. I've just been kind of running them that way for right now, but it'll probably all be DCC. I don't have my double crossover in or nothing like that yet. I did put one switch back there because I was going to run it off probably to the turntable, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm just having fun with it. I got stuff just kind of sitting here for now, but got that Walther's Glacier Gravel kit. It's missing the little conveyors that come down, so I might have to make some of those, or if any of you guys got any, I'd probably be interested in those. Yeah, I got that little Southern U-boat there pulling some Southern Athearn, that's a 5-pack Athearn Southern hoppers, and Broadway Limited, I think that's a 6-pack of those. They're pretty nice cars, they look good. And I absolutely love this Blueford Chops Southern Bay window caboose, man. That is so detailed for an N-scale. Man, that thing's awesome. Yeah, just some of these cars and things they make in N-scale, it just blows my mind. I mean, that car there is just, that is so cool. It's actually a Southern, and it's marked, well, Central Georgia, it's marked over Southern. Man, Microtrains does a fantastic job. Their stuff is awesome. I've got some Conrail locomotives too to pull that Conrail bathtub train there too. I just kind of, for the video, I put this BNSF on it. It's an Atlas. This is DC for right now. But yeah, I've got all these cars on here, freight cars for now on this one train. These two stacked cars here actually need 4 containers for. So if any of you guys got any N-scale containers, I'd be interested in 4 of those. If you might have 4 of them, 4 extra ones. Just thought I'd set that little gas station there for now, just for looks. And that barn, they're probably going to be moved. I put a Kato, a little railroad crossing back there. But yeah, like I said, I'm powering this off of one. The inside loop's powered off that Kato SX standard power pack there. Those those aren't hooked up yet for the switches. And then, like I said, I'm using NCE Powercab for the outside and the passing siding. But yeah, this is turning out really awesome, man. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a whole lot of Southern NS stuff right now, but that's what this is going to be based off of. I've got 2 Southern so far, and I got 2 scale trains NS-9s. They're just DC for now, but yeah, I got this collection here. I'll just kind of pan over it and show you a little bit of it. Got a lot of stuff, so that's pretty much another reason why I'm going to go to N-scale. I've even got the articulated auto racks. Oh yeah, and I've got the Broadway Limited with Paragon 4 4501 Southern, so that's going to be awesome, with a 5-pack of Atlas N&W passenger cars. But yeah, I got quite a few locomotives so far. I've got a Katy GP40, it's got lock sound. I got an LMX-8 with lock sound, so those are going to be cool. Got a Katy SD70 Heritage. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good collection. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with the N-scale. You know, and a lot of the stuff I'll be showing y'all as I build this layout, or if I build another N-scale layout. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but I definitely am staying with the N-scale, I think, for now. But those are new in the box. I hadn't even opened them yet. Kato turntable set and the double crossover. Then I got all this stuff here. Check out that Walther's car shop somebody did. That came from trains.com too. That's actually 2 that's been put together. So that's probably going to go with a Kato turntable. That'll look cool with that. And I got one more switch there. Yeah, I got to get some more switches. I don't have a lot of them. But yeah, there's a ton of Kato track down in this box. It's a lot. I just got to get more Kato switches. I even got some of the Kato signals. I got 2 of those, and there's the power supply for them. I got the V1 and V6 sets, passing siding and outside loop track set. And I also got the building for the Kato turntable. I've got 1 3-stall. I got to get some more though. So that box there, white box, is all scenery stuff. So I even got a lot of scenery stuff. So yep, I'm having a lot of fun with this Kato. I mean, you know, this N-scale and everything, man. This stuff is a lot of fun. Anyways, let me turn them on and run them here a minute for you. And anyways, you guys enjoy the video. Let's see, I'll get the DC one running first here. That's that BNSF inside loop. It's a pretty good running engine. All these are good running engines. It just amazes me how small these are, and they just run absolutely perfect. This Kato track is just flawless. It's a great track. I've been watching a lot of YouTube guys N-scale videos too lately, like Scott Teague for one. If any of you guys ever seen him, his videos, his Pocahontas N-scale layout is just fantastic. That is a great layout, just awesome. But yeah, that's the DC loop I have in the middle. I should have my Conrail pulling them, and I will, but I gotta put some detailed parts and things on them. But yeah, I love these things. These things are so much fun. Having a lot more fun than I did with the O-scale for sure. So I apologize to you O-scale guys, but I'm not getting out of O-scale. I still like my post-war and MPC and everything, and I will set it up and run it, and I'll have some videos, you know, eventually of it. But on my channel, my YouTube channel, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I like to mix it up. I like to do different scales of trains, just different things, you know, for all the modelers instead of just one scale. You know, I like to do a little something for everyone. If you're into HO, you know, I've got HO videos on my channel, N scale videos on my channel, O scale. I've even got a couple G scale, so I got a little something for everyone on my YouTube channel. So I like to do that. It's a lot of fun. A little something for everyone. All the, you know, mix it up a little bit, all the scales. But right now I'm doing one, I guess, for the N scale crowd. But anyways, that's the DC loop running. Let me get the outside loop running here with my Powercab. This thing's great. I finally learned how to use it, to be honest. There's still a few things I gotta learn, but I've got my NCE system. I don't have the actual power supply came with it, so I've got this. It works good though. I can set it on whatever voltage. Anyways, let me get this one going here. This layout runs really good with this Kato track. I haven't had one problem with it. Runs great. It's nice and smooth. The Kato track, it just gets like really good power. I don't know what they make them rails out of, but it's nice stuff. Man, that crossing turned out good. It's hard to believe it's a Bachmann. I painted that red on there and a little bit of the black and the white and the silver. But yeah, this is great. It's awesome. These little Southerns look good pulling those cars. You get an overall view of it here. Sorry, I got a little chihuahua at my door. It's pouting here. This makes a nice little layout, 4 by 6 feet for N scale. Not too bad. See, I've got that outside DCC one. It's going through the siding here. I always like trains kind of going through points, you know, through turnouts. I always thought it looked pretty cool. I just kind of put all these trees here for now too, just for looks, you know. It looks pretty cool though. But anyways, I just thought I would show you guys this N-scale layout, what I've been up to here, and I appreciate all y'all watching, commenting, and subscribing. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. And I've got a lot more N-scale videos coming, so you guys stay tuned. Anyways, this is Ron's Trains and More. Out.